So, as you may know, I'm not a landscape photographer. Getting up early and being outside and sleeping in the car, not really for me, but for you guys, so you can learn along with me, I've done it. It's currently 2:30. I've been out taking some pictures, but I'm going to sleep in the back of the car now, get up at the crack of dawn and get some sweet shots. I'm going to get some drone shots as well. So I've come to a place that I've seen because of Peaks Collective, which is an Instagram group. Check them out anyway, I'll link to them below. But yeah, I'm going to get some sleep now and wake up in like 2 hours, so that's awesome. Not. Right, night folks. Yeah, 4:30. So I've just woke up in the back of a car. It's pretty cold. Not gonna sugarcoat that one, even though it's a really nice day. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have myself a brew. Brought some stuff for that. That seemed essential. That seemed like if I was gonna do this, that was well up on my list. So I'm going to do that now. I'm actually going to go and find somewhere a little bit nicer because, well, I'll show you what. I'm basically just by the side of the road. So I'm going to go find a spot that's a bit nicer that I can brew up, and then I'm just going to get going. I think it's actually just started to rain, which is really annoying. Gotta say, waking up to this kind of makes it feel a bit worth it. It's a beautiful morning. There's a bit of rain, but nothing I can't handle. Pretty glad I did it. Let's go. I'm not a fan of this rain, but what are you going to do? I know I'm going to have to shout because the audio on this is going to be terrible because I'm basically in a waterfall. But one of the reasons I'm out here today at fucking stupid o'clock is to get across to you that your equipment is only as good as where you put it and what you point it at. I've had loads of people recently asking me about how to use their drone better, get better settings on it, what are the ideal settings. And do you know what? That's kind of inconsequential if you're just not taking it out. And I see this of so many people. They've bought the drone, but then they don't really know where to go and fly it, where to, take the best shots with it, where to make the best footage. And what you really need to realize is you need to get out of your comfort zone, put yourself somewhere that you're actually going to be able to take nice photographs, shoot nice video. Because if you're just around the town, the village that you live in, sending it up, taking a shot, you're not going to get that amazing footage. You're not going to get that amazing photograph. So the best advice that I can give you is get out there and fucking use it. That's what I'm doing today. You've got to practice what you preach. So it seems like any time I take the drone anywhere, it fucking rains. Any time. I've had it out for ages. Well, hopefully it'll stop, but I don't know. This is where I'm heading to. Up here. Up there, yeah. So, when I started this channel with the idea of like doing things that people kind of put off, or maybe don't feel like they can do it yet because they've not done much landscape photography, or they've not done much drone work, or they've not done much food photography. I didn't expect that I would land myself in the situations that I've landed myself in. I am not a landscape photographer. I never have been. I never will be. I'm dressed like a fucking city boy on top of a hill at like 6:30 in the morning. I've been out 2 hours already. I've fallen over so many times. Do you know what? I'm having a good time. But what I'm trying to show, and what this channel's about, is it's about me showing you that it's okay to be shit. Because you're going to be shit for a bit. You're gonna struggle, you're gonna come out with the wrong gear, you're gonna forget things. You're gonna get subpar imagery. But you're never gonna get any if you don't just go out and do it. Look, I don't have the gear and the setup to be doing what I'm doing right now. Don't have the shoes for it, definitely. But I think the attitude and the perseverance and just going for what you think you want, because you won't know otherwise, they're the important things. And you know what? Sometimes you will come out and you'll bring your drone out and it'll be raining all day and you won't get any footage. But you need to get out, because otherwise you're definitely not going to get any. Right, I need both hands for this. So right now I've basically got to make the decision as to whether to carry on and go the way that I've not been already, or just go back the way that I came, which is like a fucking nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare the way I came. I'm so soaked from that way, but pretty sure the other way is a load further. So I've got basically an hour before I'm back at the car. At least, probably more like an hour and a half, which is fucking devastating. I was really hoping today was going to be like a beautiful bright day. I'd do some amazing shots with the sun kind of coming up, but it has been like almost uniformly grey since I got out of the car. It was nice for a couple of minutes while I was making some coffee, and then just grey drizzle constantly. But do you know what? It just goes to show that you're going to have to get out there more than once. You're not going to build a portfolio. I said this about food photography in the natural light tutorial. You're not going to build a portfolio based off of one outing, one shoot. It's just not how it works. You need to get out there and be doing it day in, day out. If you want it to make you money, or you want it to be something that people will respect you over, you've really got to dedicate a lot to it. If that means getting soaked on a Monday morning before dawn's fully broke, then that's what it takes. This isn't for me. I'm not going to be doing this very often. But as I said before, the whole point of it is to show you that even me, city boy, come dressed in my jeans and my bloody Doc Marten Chelsea boots, but even I can come out here with a bit of perseverance, get some shots, get some footage, and actually have a good time and be eaten alive. Ugh. And it might not be that I'm having a good time every second of the time I'm out here, but when I nail a shot or when I get some beautiful drone footage, that sense of achievement brings you like an overwhelming joy. And so if you want that, you've got to work for it. So guys, if you like what you saw today, check out the other videos, subscribe if you want to see more of this, and hit that like button, because that's how I know you enjoy this stuff. I am going to fuck off now before I fall and die. Just one last note, be fucking safe about it, please. Latest.